Take that, woo. Oh, hey there. In my last video, I discussed how to vanquish your enemies with weapons in Hypixel Skyblock. However, now I will be discussing how to keep yourself alive on Ironman with armor and pets. What, you didn't see my last video? You must not be subscribed to my amazing channel. Freaking do it, bro, what the heck? Anyway, armor is really good. Thanks for watching. Armor not only gives you health and defense, but other stats as well, like strength, crit damage, magic damage, and bad effects. Here's the ones you should use. Before you have access to any of the cool dungeon ones, you gotta figure out what to wear during your first run. Obviously, if you're a cool kid, dragon armor will be the best. However, if you're lazy, and of course you are, you play Skyblock, the highest rarity armor that you can get will be the best. So in my last video, I recommended using the dragon shortbow until you drop a Dreadlord sword. So your goal is to remove these bad boys as quick as possible before they murder you in the face. By using the highest rarity armor you can, for example, Ender armor, you get the best stats from reforging and therefore deal more damage. Once you drop a Dreadlord sword though, you're gonna want to swap your crap to Wise and start trying to drop heavy armor. It might not have the best stats originally, however, it gets better based on your catacombs level, something that other armor from dungeons is not affected by. For your pet, it's the same kind of goal, something that increases your damage or EHP. Some early game pets that you might have, Enderman, Tarantula, Rock, Griffin, anything that you can get your hands on this early will work. Boom bam pop. Head over to this shop and get yourself the highest and finest little goggles you can get your hands on, boy. And use them. Mage builds off of the armor you used for entrance, so good job. You did it. Mage is all about increasing your intelligence. Stay with me. So your armor and pet will reflect that. Heavy or dragon armor works fine until later on, and you'll probably stick with necrotic wise or young for a long time. If you use the patented spam run dungeons until you get enough dragon frags to craft armor strategy, however, and you run higher floors while doing this, zombie soldier is also very solid. However, once you get to Cata 15, and this is when you want to start running floor 3 or so, you really want to dungeonize your dragon armor for that extra effect. It's important, trust me. After you do runs for talisman and weapons, you really just grind the floors to progress to the next one, with nothing to really grind for on floor 3 or floor 5, although the livid dagger is really useful outside of dungeons. However, on floor 6, it's a good idea to try and get Necro Lord. It doesn't give intelligence or anything, it's just strong.
Smash.
For pets, there's really just 3 types that I would consider worth, and thankfully with Mage it's really simple. If you struggle with mana, I would use the sheep pet. If you struggle with surviving, the blue whale helps tremendously. If you struggle with neither, because you're just a Chad or whatever, use the black cat for extra speed. For a pet item, the dwarf turtle shellmet is great when you can get it, but that's pretty late game for Ironman. Earlier than that, you can use the textbook for the sheep or spooky cupcake on anything if you just want the extra speed. If you get a Juju, the best armor to wear is the dragon armor you got while grinding one. I know you got some, don't lie to me. Alternatively is the skeleton soldier / grunt / master line that's pretty good. For your end goal sets though, I would aim for Frozen Blaze, and if you choose this one, ignore anything about pets I'll say later. You're gonna want the legendary Blaze, that's the only one that's good, or Necron. And Necron is more widely used, so I think it's pretty good, while Frozen Blaze has the advantage of being acquired earlier, easier, and just only being a little bit worse to my knowledge. Also, you dungeonize it with Ice Essence, so it's a bit annoying that way, but you know, whatever. In between Dragon Armor and Necron is a few options. Zombie Soldier and Knight are decent here. Dungeonized Strong is still better, but until you reach the Catacombs requirement, you gotta do what you gotta do. 3/4 Shadow Assassin with Strong or a Zombie Knight Chestplate is very good depending on what you have, and is good enough to get you to Frozen Blaze or Necron. Also, whenever you stop dying in the dungeons with either this class or the Mage class, just start swapping in Maxer pieces whenever you can. Pets are cool. Edrag, Baby Yeti, everything else. I'm gonna rapid fire some pets at you. If you struggle with EHP, use something from this category. If you struggle with damage, use something from this category. Enderman Tiger. It's seriously underrated. It's crazy in early game dungeons against mini bosses. Lion, Wither Skeleton, Skeleton. It's just okay. Griffin, uncommon is really good for how easy it is to get. Rock, blue whale, turtle, uncommon griffin. Again, it's so good. Okay, that was a lot shorter than I imagined. I already made the Archer Light joke. Dragon Armor is your best bet early game, and then swap to Zombie Knight or Soldier, then swap back to Dungeonized Dragon, then swap to the Juju non-setup, and then Frozen Blaze or Necron. Or just Frozen Blaze whenever you can. And go back like 2 seconds for my pet list pick again, although my clear favorite this time is the Griffin, the uncommon Griffin, at least early game, before you get E-Drag or Baby Yeti. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. This button right here, you can keep multiple sets. Pick some other class and keep a set in one of these, and in another slot, put some tank gear. Please, 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 if you play tank, have a set for clearing, and a set for tanking. You are so much more useful when you can actually clear a room. The Revived Heart sets from Zombie Slayers are really good helmets for tanks, and honestly, they're really underused. But also the Mender Crowns. Heavy, super heavy, or Dungeonized Protector or old. Holy is fine, but Jesus fucking Christ. Necro Lord, Gold Ore, Blue Whale or Turtle. Tank is really easy. That is until you get to floor 7, cause Swear tank gear, dude, I don't know. This was a shorter video, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And you did, because you made it to the end. Subscribe! It's required by law, so you gotta. New Skyblock Ironman video out soon, you just can't miss it. Bye bye now!